These are not your average potatoes. They are crispy on top, creamy underneath, and layered with just enough cheese to feel special. I started with creamer potatoes and sliced them thin, about 1/8 of an inch, so they bake up tender and still hold that layered shape. I kept the smaller pieces off to the side because they come handy later when you need to fill the gaps. For the cheese, I went with Monterey Jack for the meltiness and Pecorino Romano for that salty, savory edge. I mixed those together and reserved some for the top because that final layer is what gives you that golden finish. Time to make that creamy base with Greek yogurt, milk, a little homemade fresh cheese I wanted to use up. It was mild and soft, so it added body more than bold flavor. Into that went garlic, salt, pepper, thyme, a pinch of nutmeg, and just a little cayenne. Nothing aggressive, just enough to round everything out. I buttered the cast iron pan really well, so nothing would stick and the edges could bake up beautifully. Then I tossed the potatoes in the cream mixture until every slice was coated. From there, I lined them up in the pan, starting from the outside and working inward. This part takes a little patience, but it's also where the dish starts to feel a bit special. I tucked smaller pieces into the gaps, then spooned a little extra cream mixture over the top, just enough to keep things moist without flooding the pan. Into a cold oven it went. I turned the heat to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, let it bake covered for 30 minutes. After that, I uncovered it and baked it for another 30 minutes so the potatoes could soften and the top could start taking on color. Mine had a little bit more liquid than I wanted, so I removed some before finishing the bake. I finish it with the reserved cheese, which is really what brings the whole top together. A quick broil at the end, just 2 to 3 minutes, giving me those golden edges and that bubbly top. And this is the moment I was after. Crispy on the edges, creamy underneath, and just browned enough to feel like comfort food with a little pizzazz. I finish it simply with green onion and a drizzle of olive oil. That little bit of freshness really helps cut through the richness. It's savory, creamy, and cheesy, but not too heavy. The Monterey Jack brings a melt, the pecorino brings a flavor, and those layered potatoes make the whole thing feel a little bit more elegant than your everyday casserole. This is the kind of side dish that easily steals the spotlight, and honestly, I'm not mad about it. Thanks for watching or cooking with me at Lay's Kitchen, where flavors are without borders.